Hello, and welcome to the Board Game Chuck YouTube channel. My name is Pierre. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this super shiny Kickstarter edition here of Fall of the Mountain King. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the discovery. Okay, so here it is. Nice shiny copper foiled box here. Kickstarter edition, Fall of the Mountain King. Here's the back of the box there, as evidenced by me turning the box. Now let's dig right in. I guess the first thing we see here is that there's a little instruction manual for the Fall of the Mountain King Rivers and Fires mini expansion, and I believe all that comes with it. There's some cards here, I guess, and these little punch outs here, which are there's lava tokens and there's volcano tokens. I don't know what the lava crystals are. Oh well. Anyway, so that's that. It's right there. Got a couple of organizations here, which is nice. Perfect. And here we have the solo mode for the game here. Oops, there's another thing here as well, which is this shows you what all the upgraded deluxe components are for the Kickstarter edition and how to put it all back together, which is fantastic. And we'll be going through all of those very, very soon here. So here we go. Main game proper. This is the instruction booklet. Sorry, the rule book. And all of everything that comes with it. And then these. Looks very straightforward, very rule book appropriate here. Looks like examples, very nicely illustrated. Okay, looks good. He looks like he's enjoying himself. There you go. So let me just put this off to the side here and refer to it as we go through this here. So this is the start player token, and there's another one later on, which is like the Kickstarter kind of upgraded one, which I'll show off. Here we have desperation tiles here with the +1s. These tiles here are the vote tiles, right there. And the ones with the letters here are the 27 champion tiles with these ones here. Take a look at, I don't know if you can see it, but the numbers here are very foily and shiny as well. And those are the Great Hall tokens right here. And then these are the, just give me a moment. No. Oh, these are the layer tiles. So layer as in L-A-I-R tiles, right there. And now we get into some of the game trays here that were the Kickstarter exclusive stuff here. And I guess not really that exclusive, because I believe you can go on their website and order all of these. And this is the new first player token. It's a big hammer, which is very nice. And then we have this is the it's the swarm token. So instead of being just a piece of, let me see if I can, instead of being just a piece of wood, they have a whole bunch of little gnomes on there, because that's who you're fighting. Apparently your mountain cave is being invaded by gnomes and you have to fight back. So that's what is going on in this game. I might need this sheet. Let's take a look. And to figure out what some of the things are, so I'll put that there as well. Thanks for bearing with me. So these are the player trays. We'll open one up. I'll open the yellow one up since that's my player color, and we'll go through it. So here we have a player mat, a bunch of information on it, double-sided. And then here we have, these are the tokens. They're little tokens like this. They look like hands. I'm not really sure what they upgraded from. Let's see, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hey? I'm not sure what these are upgrades for. Like what they are specifically for. Or what their names are anyways. And then we have these little guys here. I'll take a couple out for you. I think there's just these little X tokens here. So these would be, they're just ancestry cubes, these ones. And I guess the other ones were influence tokens. Just found that in the book there. And here we have all of our are trolls. So let's take a look at those here. Comes with all of them. I'll try and zoom in on one of them. See if I can here. Look at that. I was able to do it. And that's the front. And here's the back. Very small though, compared to my fingernail there. So that is one color. They have them in purple, and they have them in gray, and a green, and also a blue. So just put those aside, and here is the player board. Just open it up real quick. Hopefully I can get it all in one shot. That's it right there. And you start down here at 0, which is nice. A score track around the board is always good. Put that there. And this is the clan board, which is nice and recessed as well. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. There's a sheet of paper here, which I think these are for the gnome tokens, and I believe I have to do the sticking myself. So I won't do that. Here we have a gnome wheel. Not double-sided. Not really sure if it should be. Here we have, go through them. This is just the gnome minifigs, and these are part of the kind of the Kickstarter exclusivity. Right, you can't really see them very well. Just a moment. Let's see if I can turn on my light. Maybe we can kind of see them better there. But yeah, there's a whole pile of those guys, which is nice. And next we'll go into, I'm not really sure what these crystals are, but there's a whole pile of them. Let's take a look at them. They're very nice though. So I'll put these to the side. I don't want to make too much noise. And here we have some, let's see here. So these would be player markers. Just like barrels kind of looking things, which are nice. What else could we look at here? Let's take a look at, I'll save the cards for last. Here we have some, I'm assuming these would be the score markers, right? Because you have on one side it says 100, on the other side it does not. So you get to 100, you can flip that over. Here we have a token for the pain wheel, I guess is what it is. And that's the evil gnomes that are coming at us. And here we have the champions. I'll pull out a couple. So how it works with the champions, you could put them on and they're better than just your regular units. And no, it's at the bottom. Just give me a moment here. I'm just going to grab this here. I'll even pop out this one and show you. So these go right like this in there. Oh, and they actually stay on very well, which is nice. And then just so you know that this is, it's just for determining who he is, right? Just pretty good. So it just kind of pops in just like that. And so we're on to the cards. Oh, some more organization. Nice. And now, what is this here? Oh, here's more things. It's the Notorious Gnomes Mini Expansion. So we have this here for that, which is always nice. More stuff. Now with all of these cards, I'm going to open them up off screen. Oh, wow, there's lots of them. Look at that. And all these cards. And then these cards. Open them up off screen, and I'll be right back. Perfect. So I'm back. We will start here with, appropriately enough, the starting player cards. The starting cards here. So these are the starting cards. I believe they look the same on both sides. There's one for each player, up to 5. And the next thing we'll take a look at is the ancestry cards. So we'll take a look at these. Every one of these little symbols, I'm not really sure if you can tell, but is super shiny as well. So these cards just have a whole bunch of symbology on them, as you can see, right? And I'm not really sure exactly how to play the game because I haven't read the rules yet, but from what I remember from the Kickstarter, so you put these on here in certain fashions, I believe, and then stuff happens. So it would be different for everybody that is playing. So yeah. The next ones here, I have 7 little gate cards, and this is the back of them. Oh, the ancestry cards back looks like this. So we'll just go through them. So these are where the gnomes will be entering from. So there's different color-coded areas on the map, and this is where they're going to be coming in from. So there, and then next, for this one, let's go into the champion cards, which are very excellent. So here we go. This is where all the art comes into play. And we have this person here, Yugal, Jugurath, and every champion, of course, will have their own separate powers. And see, this one is the F. I don't know why some don't have them and some do, but I'm sure that's all explained in the rules. Like he's a welder here, it looks like. He's an eater. So this art is pretty fantastic. There's a lot of it as well in their previous game in the Hall of the Mountain King. So their previous game in the Hall of the Mountain King was your trolls coming back from this war that they've lost against the gnomes and trying to reclaim their cave and do various things with points and whatnot, statues. It's a very nice game, very token-centric, which is nice. Everything's very nicely produced. And in this game, you are the trolls trying to, so this is the prequel game, I guess you could call it, because this is the trolls trying to survive against the gnomes that came in. And, you know, spoiler alert, they don't make it because the next game you're trying to, you know, take things back from them. So there you go. To touch upon the expansions again, this was the River of Fire expansion that I showed at the beginning, and I showed you this at the beginning here, right? And then I figured out what these crystals are for. These are the lava crystals, as indicated right there, and there are some cards that come with this one, and there are 8 eruption cards. So let's go through those. This is the back here. So you'll get to flee, and it looks like you're fleeing a lot. Ooh, and you get to stay. So there you go. Those are those cards there. And then the other expansion that I pulled out was like the Nometorious one. And it had a little bit of a, I can't find it here on my stuff, but oh yeah, here it goes. It had this little cardboard punch out, like that. And it also came with 2 sets of cards. So we'll go over the problem cards first, and you can tell that they're problem cards because on the back it just says problem. And then they're just different things that are happening because these gnomes, they get quite rambunctious, it seems. There we go. And the other cards that come with this set are these ones here. They just, what do they call them? Let's see, they call them the Nometorious cards. So it's the gnomes, but these ones are more notorious because now, like, look, this is the angriest gnome, and here's the pointiest gnome, and a troll-sized one. That would be terrifying. This is the pathetic one. So yeah, so just to make your game a little harder and add a little bit more challenge to it, right? So that's there. And then for that, there was a pack of cards that was a little tiny expansion called the Challenges Mini Expansion. And there's a little bit of instructions on how to do it, how to integrate it into your game. This is the back of the cards, and here, just be getting some stuff for doing some stuff. So there you go. Just a whole bunch more writing on a card here. So there you go. Well, as you can see here now, the box is empty, and what do we say with an empty box? We say end of video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, all that other stuff, and maybe leave some comments. See if you played the original. I'm really excited to play this one. So until next time, have a good one.